I remember growing up with my cousin. She would take forever to eat and I would always eat my food first. So I would eat her food so we could go play. I was just overeating a lot as a child. I remember sitting there and we watched a TED Talk on adverse childhood experiences. And that was the moment where I felt like everything started making sense. And I knew that I needed to make a change.
It's honestly insane, like from where she started to where she is now.
At my heaviest, I weighed 295.7 pounds and I have lost 103 pounds in total. I would say I was probably around 5 or 6 when I started gaining weight. So as a child, I ate everything that my family cooked. I wasn't a picky eater, but the problem was I would always eat more. Like I would always go for seconds. I remember growing up with my cousin. She would take forever to eat and I would always eat my food first. So I would eat her food so we could go play. For me, I believe the causes of being overweight was due to childhood trauma that I experienced. I used food kind of as a coping mechanism, like as a safety net, and that's what contributed to my weight gain over the years. I decided that I wanted to get a master's in public health. I ended up doing my master's of public health in health promotion and disease prevention. When I first started doing research on adverse childhood experiences, I saw the connection, but when I started reading articles and seeing the statistics, I realized I didn't want to be a statistic. And I knew that I needed to make a change or else I was going to develop type 2 diabetes or hypertension or worse. I was training with Kyle from August 2020 until April 2021, and unfortunately, he passed away. The exercise that I feel like helped me the most was definitely strength training, because initially I just wanted to lose weight and be quote unquote skinny, but when I started strength training, that's when I started building muscle and burning fat, and I feel like that's what's helped me the most. Kyle's death had a huge impact on my journey because just in general, he made a huge impact on my life.
Get this work.
I lost the majority of my weight working with him. So this October, I will be doing a half marathon. I've been training with Alexa for about 8 weeks now, and we're training because this is something that I've always wanted to do. The most challenging part of training has been building up to running the longer miles because I've never ran this much in my entire life, but it's more of a mental thing than physical.
How are you?
All right, guys, let's do some burpees. Let's go.
At my heaviest, I weighed 295.7 pounds and I have lost 103 pounds so far.
So what else are you doing to train for your half marathon?
So we're actually on a running schedule where we run 4 times a week, and it's every 2 weeks, it's the same exact schedule so that we can build our endurance and run longer distances.
Yeah, so we're on week 8 and there's 20 weeks total.
Yeah, it's fun. I feel like it really helps you clear your mind. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I've never been a runner before, so this is my first time doing something like this.
I'll see you guys in the finish line.
I've seen so much progress in her, both physically and mentally. She's just so much more confident now, and physically when we run, she goes so much faster and she has so much more endurance. It's honestly insane, like from where she started to where she is now.
I've seen a huge transformation from Osmari from the moment I met her till now. She just shows up every day, and that discipline is freaking amazing to just see, and it inspires me every day. So seeing that transformation and that discipline is like no other.
I would say my weight affected my body confidence a lot because I always felt like I had to hide. I would always wear so many layers of clothing because I just felt ashamed or embarrassed, I guess, of the way that I looked. And then now, I feel like I can find a lot more options of clothing that I want to wear, but I also have loose skin, so it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable to wear certain things. I kind of figured that I might have some excess skin, but I never would have imagined how much I would have or how it would make me feel. For me, it's important to get my skin removed because it's kind of getting rid of the past me. I'm a brand new person, and I feel like I'm just ready to get rid of that and just be who I'm meant to be. So this is a dress I feel like I never would have ever worn when I was my heaviest. And it's a size large. And This is something that I used to wear all the time and I felt super comfortable in, and is a size 2X. Back then, I would have never ever imagined in a million years that I'd be wearing the dress that I'm wearing right now. It's crazy. Losing all this weight has helped my confidence immensely. I think when I look in the mirror now, I just see someone who is so strong and someone who has gone through so much. The best advice that I could give to someone who wants to lose weight is you have to want it bad enough. If you don't want it bad enough, it's not gonna happen. You could try so many different diets and just fail and fail and fail again. But if you want it bad enough, with discipline and determination, you can absolutely make it happen.